Really? You stopped
Welcome back.
Wow.
Championship Sunday here at the MLG.TV Call of Duty Advanced Warfare Open Bracket Tournament in Columbus, Ohio. I am Maven, joined by Benson. Currently, JustUs trails 0-1.
Yep.
They've been struggling all weekend at S&D. They've got to go huge now, though.
They cannot afford a poor search and destroy right here. They're now very talented when it comes to that. You know, they will make them pay.
I think they have the uplink. They've been one of the most impressive uplink teams for me, period. Yeah, especially it's on comeback, I believe. And you saw Mochilla, he's got that jump shot down when I believe it's the Atlas side you're on. He was just making it rain.
It's worth mentioning as well. Going on to our right-hand side is Optic versus TK. Optic Nation, of course.
It's 2-1 TK, right?
2-1 TK.
Okay.
Optic Nation keeping their hopes and dreams alive with a last minute. I think it went to overtime for the last map that we saw. So lots of good games going on here at MLG Columbus.
All right, we'll see. Replays. He's going to try and get the early plant here. He is going to be able to get it down, but Moch and Classic are going to get the two first kills, 4-2 advantage right now. It's going to be one left alive. It's going to be Zuma here. He's got a 1v4, bomb down, able to answer with one. He's got one more to his right. He should get called up for these players, and he got just lined up there. Not much he can do.
Now, just going back to that, excuse me, statistic that we were talking about earlier on, Maeve, that JustUs haven't won.
Well, I got a couple tweets say two people said they might have won one.
Well,
I would hope that Moch knows exactly what's happened, but
even if they have,
okay, one or
that's
zero,
still atrocious.
Yeah,
you can't be a championship winning team unless you're picking up S&Ds. And it actually just reminded me last night when I was in the hotel lobby after JustUs played against Optic Gaming, they were arguing and they were saying, "Look, guys, this is what's going wrong in S&D." You know, I heard Classic calling out Moch. He was like, "Look, when we get the bomb down, you shouldn't be challenging stuff. As soon as we get that bomb planted, lay back, play cool. You know, don't go out and challenge." And I mean, I say arguing, it was more a discussion, you know, an angry discussion, of course, because, you know.
Well, it's funny because coming in, I thought Optic was one of the poor S&D teams. I did.
I agreed.
I thought they'd be like JustUs. They'd be putting up, you know, these crazy numbers.
But they kind of were. They kind of were, though, until yesterday. Basically, it just required Scumpy to just.
They had two. I think they had two best of fives they won with winning both S&Ds.
Yep.
If I'm not. I think that's what they managed to do yesterday. So that's that clutch factor you like to see out of Optic Gaming, but we'll see if JustUs here can step it up in the S&D. They did win round number 1. It's currently a 3v3. We're watching Moch here as he's trying to push out of this tunnel. We saw the player there on the first story. I think that player dipped out to the left-hand side. He is able to jet through, but he will get caught. So Slack going to be last alive here in a 1v3.
He had a sensational game 1. Slack, can he try and pick things up here in Search and Destroy? Still yet to do anything, really. He hasn't died. He hasn't got a kill, but
I wondered if that player in the back saw him. It is pretty evident that he did.
Yes, yes.
As soon as he jumped out that back doorway, he will get cleaned up from that back parking lot. But they will tie it up 1-1. Now, real quick, we didn't do it beforehand because we hop right into the action. Benjamin.
Yes.
What do you predict for this one? It's 1-1. It's a tie, so you can be sort of unbiased.
I can't be unbiased. Wait, what? Did you say it's 1-1?
Well, I mean, it's 1-1 in the count, so it's not like someone's up by 3.
Right, right. In S&D,
I'm taking JustUs' first win.
I want to, but I think it's so unlikely that
at this point, like, when does it become, you know, pretty much a fact that they're struggling that bad?
They are a bad search and destroy team, Maeve. It's not good for predictions when you predict them to win.
I'm taking it. I'm taking 6-4. 6-4 JustUs.
You're a brave man.
Yeah, they call me a young Christopher Walken.
I've no idea who that is, but I'm sure I agree.
Enable gets 2, Saints and Replay pick up a couple as well. So this is me a 2v2. You got that old curse duo, Moch and Enable, going up against Replays. He's actually last alive. Which way is this player? Look, he's going to check that last second.
Enable!
And God, you get that. You think Replay's in the best position. Enable's looking completely the opposite direction, but the movement, he's weak too. Wow. Turns, gives him a little scuff hop here. Really good accuracy.
That double jump. You notice the difference in that gunfight right there. You have Enable who's double jumped and Replays who's stationary.
Yeah.
I feel like in all the gunfights that you see, the player that moves around, gets in the air, they're the ones that win in the gunfights.
Those 1v1 gunfights, it comes down to yes, it's aim, but it's more for me been player movement. Yeah, who's better at aiming while they're jump, dashing, double hop, grasshopper, Spider-Man, all that stuff.
360 no scope,
YY
ladder stall.
Little, every player is on phase now.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, they really are. Moving on, Classic with the bomb. He's about to try and get that down. Is he going to be able to get it?
They got a quick plan.
It's like Moch has already gone down, but the plant, it's going to be down to Enable.
He gets away, though.
Oh, that's good. Where is Enable, though?
On the other side, pretty much, I believe. Is he going to pick up one? It looks like he's in a gunfight. Shots coming in. No one's going to die. Enable's in trouble. He's in like a triangle of players, but Classic answers with one, but just like that, both are going to go down in pretty much the same instant, and the defuse will be coming in.
Yep. Looking for the first offensive win round.
Well, that's what they need. Slacked that game 1. They did fall. Obviously, they're not talking about Slack went nuts. I mean, he was going absolutely crazy. Right now, he's 0-3.
Do you think that was because you know, like they haven't played yet? Is that what
it's
you
a part of it.
kinda
I think
see?
it always is, especially in the first game. Is it an excuse for an entire series? No,
No.
but is it an excuse to maybe start a little slower if you haven't played yet and the team you're playing has had a full series? Sure. I mean, I don't see why it wouldn't be.
Okay. As you were mentioning, Slack though, 0-3, and he had a sensational.
Yeah, he's got to
first
get it
half.
rolling. Absolutely.
Yeah, replays bomb carrier. As Mochilla has gone down now. This will give Denial license to try and push down this left-hand side, potentially pick up the first attacking round here. With 1 minute left, replays has seen him. He gets for the double jump, picks up the assist. So 3 versus 2. Now it's all going to be down to Slack, who is 0-3. That's his first kill, and that's a good one. Can he try and escape? And this is a lovely thing about Advanced Warfare. When you're in a 1 versus 3 clutch, I feel like you can move so quick.
Oh, he's about to get caught from behind, I think. No, that player didn't hear or see him. I thought he got eyes on.
He's running around in circles right now. This is funny. Where are they heading? Well, obviously, Bomb is down. You see that on that minimap. He's going up against Saints and Zoom. This will be a massive clutch if he gets it.
Well, he goes from 0-3 to 3-3 if he clutches it. That'd be insane. And like you said, these 1v2s and 1v3s are crazier than ever just because of the movement. Usually you go in, get one, and ghost, you're in trouble. You're going to get cleaned up. In this game, you can dip out of there pretty quickly. And we'll see. Are they going to rotate over there? Are going to be at A. We're watching Slack.
Slack's
He's
kind of played in
B.
the 50-50 here.
Yeah.
He's anticipating the B bomb site, but bomb will go down at A.
And he's like, darn it.
Yeah.
You see that guy?
I think he must have done.
I like this route. I was going to say, go around this hard left side, see if he can clean up one. He's got plenty of time. 35 seconds on the clock to work with. I think one plays kind of low ramp behind the other. Is he in that corner? Oh, he's in the
dead.
And that, you know, that dash you saw go across actually ended up kind of baiting him.
Right.
He was waiting for that player to be set up on that right side, and he actually just kind of dashed right back with timing and got low. Unfortunate for Slack. A little bit, not exactly trickery, but he got abused there.
Trickery?
Dude, that dash, the dash
Dude,
back.
it was
You know,
dash and bait.
Yeah, a little dash and bait.
Dash and bait, you like that.
I like that.
Yeah, sounds like a really bad meal.
Yeah, or like a terrible movie.
Oh, yeah, we'll
Like
go
an
with that.
80s film.
Dude, 80 films, they're not all that bad, you know.
No, you're right.
I mean, you would know.
I would. I directed many So we'll be on with Classic here. On the other side of JustUs, they had a 2-1 advantage, but they are now going to be down to 3-2. And it's because they've been first blooded the last couple rounds. And there it is again. Enable and Slack, first 2 down. Saints got incredibly aggressive on their side of mid-map and able to pick up a 2-piece. What great plays. Classic and Moch together, last 2 alive. They're just getting crushed this round.
Yeah, it's over. 4 rounds to do in favor of Denial, and Denial looking so good at Search and Destroy.
Well, I mean,
but is it because JustUs are looking bad? Are they making mistakes, or do you reckon it is just, you know,
I mean,
they're not playing well?
At this point, just with how much JustUs has struggled throughout the weekend, it's got to be a pretty good combination of both, I would think. I mean, just think about where Saints got those 2 kills. He basically pushed the entire way through mid-map and was on their side. Someone needs to have eyes on that, and if it was a gunfight that was lost with someone that was ready, he should at least be weak for somebody to clean up. He should not be getting a 2-piece in that scenario, in my opinion.
Well, we'll see now. Replays. Forget to pick up the bomb. Tracks back and grabs it. And this is an important round for me for JustUs. They need to win it. If 5-2, that's the Search and Destroy over in my mind. I don't think they'll be able to come back and pick that up. And then they'll be 2-0 down. Of course, they will have 2 respawns back to back. But if they've lost this, they still will not have won
Honestly, I would not be surprised at all if we saw Game 5. I wouldn't.
But then you have to favor Denial.
For Game 5, yes. But I wouldn't be surprised if it got pushed to a Game 5. I wouldn't be surprised at all. And Select here in a 1v4. These last 2 rounds have just been all Denial. Can't win that gunfight there. Like you said, the player that jumps there in those gunfights, a lot of times is coming out on top. He will win that 5-2 advantage for Denial. It's looking like we're going to see an 0-2 start in this series for JustUs.
Yes, it is indeed. And you look at that scoreboard, you see Slacked at 1-6, but you kind of have to feel sorry for him because he isn't really telling the full story. He's been in 1 versus 4s twice. He was in a 1 versus 3 once as well.
Yeah.
The guy's been really left last alive. I believe TK have taken the lead.
Yeah, we're trying to keep you
3-2, and I think
in the Game 4 CTF?
CTF.
Okay.
How long's left in that run? It's almost done. So that could be my predictions going out the window.
That one I think I'm all right with.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like we need flip, but we both need the same on this one.
Yeah, we do. All right, so we'll see if JustUs can bounce back in this one. Getting close to that minute marker. Every player negative right now for JustUs. We see a trade coming in. 3-2 advantage here. Zuma's in a 1v3 actually. This is a big round. Able to clean that up. All the action going down in a matter of about 5 seconds there, it seemed like. And that is going to be a round. If they can come back from 5-2
it's not gonna happen.
Win their first S&D 6-5.
It's not going to happen. I'll
mail you a check for several dollars.
Several dollars?
Oh, yeah.
Really? Several?
Several.
Ooh, I like 7.
All right, now, who's your player to watch here? We're going into round number 9. It's going to be what? Offense here.
For Denial. Yeah.
For Denial. So defense, unless they can get the quick plant, a couple times they got that quick plant today, which favors, obviously, as soon as you get that plant down, it switches to favor of the offense. Let's see if they can get it again. Though Mochila, he's been the first blood at least 3 or 4 rounds.
Honestly, considering his S&D talents, I expect a little bit better, and we can confirm TK have just won, so that's going to be Optic Nation finishing 7th, 8th place. Congratulations, mate.
Slack's in another 1v3.
Yeah, well, this game was over as soon as they lost that attacking round. That was when, and they gave, I think it was a 3-2 lead to Denial. And then Denial
they were
went
up
back into
2-1, and then ended up going down 3-2, and then it just kind of escalated from there. Slack sees 1. All right, he's got 2 more. He's got 38 seconds to work with that player. He's up top in the back, though, and he's been killed from that position, I think, 3 times when he was last alive.
Yep.
So maybe check there every time, Slack, as he will get picked off from these back trailers.
I want to congratulate you. The first person with the officially correct team.
How about that?
Congratulations. I'm going to give you a good old handshake, which the camera doesn't see, so I'm going to keep on shaking.
This is the goofiest handshake.
It is. I don't know what that was.
All right, so the answer to my tweet, I tweeted, couldn't Justice win their first S&D? No.
Denied.
They get denied. No one really got it going. Denied by Denial. I like it. No one really got it going for the Justice side. Not a single player positive. I wanted to take a look at this. Well, I was going to look at the scoreboard, and I hit the wrong button 6 times.
There you go, Maeve. Just look to your right-hand side. I got you.
Thank you, bud. You're so much faster at that. Saints goes 8-3. That 2-6-7
wow,
ratio.
8-3. That's crazy.
And who else? Zuma had a big one at 9-5, 7-5 for attach. So really, the whole team getting it going. He replays 4-5, but he had the 3 plans. He's the carrier. It's hard to have massive games as the bomb carrier. But on the flip, no one getting it done for Justice. Everyone getting it done for Denial.
Pretty much. That's the story of that game.
But
2 respawns back to back. To be honest,
who has been the best comeback uplink team so far for you?
Justice.
Justice.
But it doesn't. At this point, I feel the series is just over. For me, this is can Justice do what they've not been able to do and win.
It's gonna be a game 5. It's all gonna come to that.
I both agree with that. Unless Justice heads go down now. Knowing that they lost that first respawn, which is what they've relied on all tournament.
That's true. They haven't really lost that game 1 hardpoint at all.
That first game
this is something they're unfamiliar with. Those 2 they have not faced. They haven't had a game 5.
Exactly.
So can Justice go against all odds? Down 0-2, mount the comeback and push for a game 5, or will Denial close this out in a 3-0 fashion and move on to the top 6? Stay tuned. We'll find out.